for a little while.
Oh, sorry.
And we sang a couple songs together, and then as I was leaving, she said, "I wonder what's going on with Musicale tomorrow." And then I didn't get any link, and I had just assumed that you had been anointed, Carla. So thank you for plugging in.
I only thought I was doing 2.
Well, apparently you're doing this one. Yay!
Yeah, apparently.
That's why I was trying to send you all these messages, and I realized I don't have your text. So I was like, Carl, on Facebook, what's happening?
My phone number? Hold on. You can like WhatsApp me, but my phone is downstairs.
No worries. So. Well, that wouldn't have helped at all then. But anyway, hi.
Well,
yeah, I loved. She sang that song with me too on Orcus last weekend, Alex, and I just loved singing with Camilla last weekend. So I'm glad you got to yesterday or whenever. That's fantastic.
It was incredible, just the harmony and being able to share a few hugs, and yeah,
with an actual human being. So good. Hi everybody. Hi Andy and Lynn and Marty and Karen and Alex. Hi you guys. This is so good. Happy 4th of July. Oh, thanks.
That's it. It's 4th of July. Here it's so calm. It's nighttime. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, it won't be calm tonight here. We must hug our pets.
Yes.
Thanks, Carla.
Yes. Yeah, thanks, Carla, for being a hero.
Yeah,
there's my phone number if you want to WhatsApp me and tell me, there's no meeting. Well, so what are we going to do? We already had a 6-person 3-2. That's Belgium. 472-841-869. Yep. 472-841-869.
I'll get there.
Well, last week we had a 6-person Zoom too, and we had a great time. Are we going to do it again?
Well, that a lot of us were meeting in person. A few of us were meeting in person last week, which is amazing.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Give us
tell
the synopsis.
So how well do you all remember Tex?
Very well.
Very well. Okay, so imagine Tex at 79, even more full of stories and boisterousness than he was before, and deaf. So what that means is that most of the time was Tex telling stories, and we'd go, and and it was great. And basically he was always interrupting everybody because he couldn't hear that we were it was so funny. Whoa, there's Fred. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Yeah.
The audio, you can't hear us yet. Still listening. There he is. Hi, Fred.
Hey, how are you doing?
See you again. Been a while.
Yeah, well, it's been busy.
Yeah, I guess so.
How are you guys?
Fine. And you could visit us on 4th of July. That's great.
Well, our family vacation for this year, we were going up to Hood River, so we just got here. You can see it in the back.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, so gorgeous.
That's great.
Going to go try us
on your beautiful boat. Very cool. Basically, it was super fun. I was telling you one story, Fred. It was super fun. It was great to see Tex. It was great to see Dan Lincoln and to hang out with Camilla and to be there with Darcy at her beautiful new home. So fun. So hot. It was under the heat dome that we were trying to build this fire circle. So what happened is,
I saw the dedication and I saw the ashes. So it was very.
So everybody got up at like 5 and worked till they got exhausted at 11 and then quit, I, of course, being disabled, did 0 work and mostly just visited with people. And then, of course, Z and his lovely lady and some other friends showed up for the actual thing. So it was epic. And she has this perfect farcical the day before the burn ban. The day before the burn ban on the island went in, she had her dang fire. And now, of course, not till September, but so wonderful. So it was a wonderful experience. Everybody really had a good time. And it was mostly about Tex telling camp stories about Lyle and this and that, which was wonderful. And that's basically what the event was.
Oh, wonderful.
I-
Fred,
Oh,
every
so
time you talk,
lucky.
I can't hear you. Okay, now we're all going to be quiet and you can talk.
Okay, now it's
Oh.
your turn, Fred.
Well, I did see everything on Facebook and Darcy's ceremony with the fire ashes, and Dan. So he lives like, probably 3 miles from me in Vancouver, but we never got together because of the COVID business. And he was, of course, back then he was very leery of leaving the house or his basement. No comparison to anybody we know that didn't leave the basement, but love you, Dan. So no. It looked really fun. I would love to have been up there, but it was just so hot down here. And with the 4th of July, I was super busy at work and just a lot of things that come up in last year. So, but
It was really, really fun, and we'll do it again. I'm sure I have a fire pit. She has a fire pit. I don't know if Cindy has one, and then Ellen has one. So there are a lot of occasions who have fire pits where people can come and visit and stay next summer or later in the summer.
that's we're getting Jack ready for college in August. He's going to go to Boise State
Oh, that's wonderful.
on that, and so it's been a busy year. I'm glad that COVID's at least subsiding and people can get out and be normal or remotely normal as we were sort of before,
In our country, it's subsiding. But anyway, no, I have some friends in Kenya, and let's just not go there. But anyway, yeah, it's really, it's a blessing, and it's a wonderful thing. And I still stayed here. I'm so nervous that I stayed quite socially distanced for the whole thing. Even though everybody else just mingled up, I'm like, but it worked really great. Anyway, let's talk about somebody else.
Yes.
Well, I'm coming there on Friday to Seattle. You'll see me next week sitting there where Karen and Mom are now sitting.
Yay. So good.
And I'm bringing Darcy's quilt, and I'm bringing Fred's guitar strap that I promised him a year or more ago. And yes, so I'll hopefully see at least some of you in real. I can put my mask on when I see Corey.
Depending on the heat.
But yeah, so I had an idea. I mean, we don't have to start this today, but I was thinking one thing we could do would be like we could take our songbooks and we could start at the beginning and we could make sure that we sang every song from A to Z in there. And if somebody had like a different version, we could do that too. So like we would have a whole archive of every version and the harmonies and stuff of the song, which we kind of do now, but it's all plick pluck, we don't know really what order it's in. I mean, we could listen to all the videos and record make an index of it, but it would be cool to do that. I mean, it would give us something to do, but we don't have to really start it today, although we could. My guitar is downstairs. I'm gonna have to go get my guitar.
What do people think about all that?
So fun. I love it.
Some of us are more musically historically inclined than others. Some people are musical historians and camp lore historians, and some of us just want to sing songs, and both are completely legitimate.
Yeah.
But I think
complimentary.
And I was going to say, and complimentary, both could be equally served by such an exercise, I think. Mm-hmm. And then if we came across one that nobody knew, we should flag that and go, how interesting. Nobody knows this.
Well,
yeah, people could stick in us.
Exactly. I was just going to say the same thing, Carla. You could have interludes, you do a couple, you do the first two, and then somebody throws something in that's not connected at all.
There you go.
But that the ones that are historic, you do in order.
That sounds great. I know that when we did have young people coming for the first half of this year and a half of this, them being able to request what they wanted was a draw for them to come. So we want to take that away.
We can go back and do something.
Right.
No, it's not really to take it away. It's to be methodical about.
Yes. If somebody just really needs to hear Pineywood Hills, there you go. That's what we're doing, or whatever. Yeah. I'm with that. That sounds interesting.
In fact, you could in the recordings, you could say before each historic or the alphabetized one, this is number 1A, or whatever. And that when other ones, even if you sung Pineywood Hills during the A's, you just wouldn't preface it with that. So it'd be easier to archive them. I mean, again, those of us who are historians like to be methodical about how it's done. The other thing I was going to say is about young people coming. I'm wondering if after camp this summer, sort of the end of first session, it wouldn't be a time to try to bring young people back in, because there's that, like, they get all nostalgic and, they just come home from camp and they just want to do the camp thing. So like at the end of first session, if maybe an email went out to camp, I mean, you can even do it through Jill and Sheila, the camp kids, and say, hey, we're still doing this, come. And that might be a fun way to get young people back connected.
Yeah, and we could orient the curriculum, so to speak, toward them and what they're.
And the more current songs that Robin has let us know are a thing, other than our 40-year-old songs or whatever.
Oh, come on, they're 80 years old at least, or if not 200.
Yes, Marla. Yes.
But oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the young people, they were there like during the summer when they didn't have camp. They weren't so much there in the spring. They kind of showed up in summer when they didn't have camp, and then they all went off to college, and they didn't come after that. So
or they're working, or hopefully they're working at camp, which would be great.
Yeah, and then they can tell us all about camp and sing us whatever their favorite songs were from camp.
I think that's a wonderful idea for the fall, to try to recollect. But I like that after first session thing too. We might catch a couple of kids, but of course it will be about the kids bringing more kids, because that's what happened last time.
Yeah, the little kids came along.
Yeah,
we're just drawing in more baby campers also.
Yeah, and when the little kids are there,
come on, little campers.
We have to
You'll love it.
Refrain from saucy comments about the.
I just wondered who that man was.
That's Fred.
Well, who's Fred?
Fred was a camper when we were campers, like when Corey and I were like vagabonds and voyageurs. Fred was a like islander.
And I think he sent you a care package.
We used to hang around. What?
I think Fred sent you a care package when we were on our boat, and you wouldn't let me have any.
Great.
That's what I remember you, Fred. That is my most important memory of you.
That's adorable. Speaking of care packages, we need to do one for Robin, people. He's our representative at camp.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Okay, who's going to do this with me? Who's going to help me with this care package? Because I don't even know the address of the Johns Island camp. Can somebody help me? You can help me, Carla.
Yes.
Well, I saw Lynn.
What did you say, Karen?
I saw Lynn putting a finger up.
Lynn.
Okay.
I will help you in whatever way I need to. If you want me to write a letter to put in there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, let's take it offline and let's sing now. Songs are why we're here. But yeah, let's get a care package to our Robin.
Yeah. Okay, so who's going to start with a song?
Fred, do you have your guitar?
I don't have it with
Fred?
I saw Lynn's hand up too, but I'm ready whenever.
And Fred's doing something. I don't know what if he's.
I think he's barbecuing hot dogs. Oh yeah, Natalie Merchant song. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yes.
Yes, it's you.
Okay, it's a new song. A new song to me. The Weeping Pilgrim is what Natalie Merchant calls it. I heard it for the first time, her singing it like a week ago, and it's really beautiful. So I thought I'd give it a try. And I believe it's a hymn, or comes from a hymn or something. So it has a long history and maybe being sung folksy now, something like that. But I haven't looked into the history. You historians can work on that. So, if you see them, Father, please tell them I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Mom, you have to come on right now. Well, I weep and I moan and I move slowly on. I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. I'm going to do Mother. If you see them, Mother, please tell them I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Well, I weep and I moan and I move slowly on. I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Sister. If you see them, sister, please tell them I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Well, I weep and I moan and I move slowly on. I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Father, if you see them, Father, please tell them I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Well, I weep and I moan, but I move slowly on. I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Brother, if you see them, brother, please tell them I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land. Well, I weep and I moan, but I move slowly on. I'm a poor morning pilgrim bound for Canaan land.
That was just
Great.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Lynn,
Wow.
Lynn, the name of that was Morning Pilgrim. You're muted.
It's called, under her lyrics, it's called Weeping Pilgrim.
Weeping Pilgrim.
Weeping.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Who's next? Who wants us to give us a song?
Alex.
I'll do a little something a cappella.
Yay!
Believe a lot of you know this song, Henry Martin. There were 3 brothers in merry Scotland. In merry Scotland there were 3. And they did cast lots which of them should go, should go, should go. For to turn robber all on the salt sea. The lot it fell upon Henry Martin, the youngest of all the 3. that he should turn robber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain his two brothers and he. He had not been sailing but a long winter's night and part of a short winter's day, before he espied him a stout lofty ship, lofty ship, lofty ship, come a-jibing down on him straightway. Hello, hello, cried Henry Martin, what makes you sail so nigh? I'm a rich merchant ship bound for fair London town, London town, London town. Will you please for to let me pass by? Oh no, cried Henry Martin, that thing it never can be. For I have turned robber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain my two brothers and me. Then lower your topsail and bow down your mizzen and bow yourselves under my lee, or I shall give to you a fast flowing ball, flowing ball, flowing ball, and your dear bodies down in the salt sea. With broadside and at it they went for fully 2 hours or 3, till Henry Martin gave to her the death shot, the death shot, the death shot, and straight to the bottom went she. Bad news to old England came, bad news to old London town. There's been a rich vessel and she's cast away, cast away, cast away, and all of her merry men drowned.
Such a sad song of robbers. We have about 10 of those. Love it. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Nice, Alex.
You got one, Andy?
Maybe a little bit later.
Does anyone remember the tune to the verse of I've just, because I found this like dog-eared copy in my, oh, can you hear me? Can you not hear me?
You froze for a second right when you were saying
Oh, I froze. Okay, so I found in my songbook this dog-eared copy of I've Just Seen the Rock of Ages, and I can remember the chorus tune, but I can't remember the verse tune. And I think it was sung with like harmony and stuff, so I'm not sure if I know the total tune, but it was, this chorus would be something like, I have just seen the rock of ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I've just crossed the river of Jordan. Now, my friends, I'm homeward bound. Or so, does that sound familiar to anyone?
I don't know that one.
Afraid not, and I'm even a church lady, and no.
I think it must have been sung by, you know, some people in the campfire or something and got into the songbook. And it makes me think of those same ones who sang, well, it'll come to me, but it was a campized version of Walking Jerusalem, just like John, but it was like about camp, you know. Back to Nor'wester with Jack and Jan. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to Camp Nor'wester with Jack and Jan. Jan, she is the quiet type. Back to Nor'wester with Jack and Jan. She don't like no mealtime hype. Back to Nor'wester with Jack and Jan. You like that? That's all I remember of it. But
I love that one. That was a great film.
Who was it who was singing that? Was it Elsa King and
I think so. That rings a bell with me anyway. That's so great.
I think I might be friends with her on Facebook. I think I should maybe do a little sleuthing.
Because musical historian is your other title.
How about Rookie Musical Historian? Did you watch that Rookie Historian on Netflix? It's a Korean comedy romance drama. It's like hilariously enticing and
In
keeps
the
you busy.
trade, we call that a dramedy. It's a real genre.
A dramedy. It's a Korean dramedy, and they will
That's
fill up your
even
Netflix.
better. How can we
feed.
miss this? Must
Yeah,
watch
you-
immediately. Well, Karen and anyone else have a request, you can type it, you can speak it. Anybody want to have somebody tag someone to sing something? It's not about make Andy do stuff. It's just, you know, we love Andy's voice so much. That's all.
All right, I'll give this a go. I've been practicing this for, I don't even know how long. It is the Indigo Girls' Ghost. Yeah.
You already have fans before you even start. See, isn't that wonderful?
So let me just adjust myself and let's see if I can actually get through finger picking this time. Okay, you're not there, no one's there, I'm just practicing in the dark. Wow, my thumb won't go. Okay, give me a sec. Wow. Wow, I can't do it right now. You're gonna have to go to somebody else and let me fiddle
That
with
is
it.
fair. Yeah, while I'm vamping on your behalf, I will say, if anyone likes the Indigo Girls at all in any way, they have made kind of a ministry this last year and a half of doing online living room concerts. And you can access them all on Google. I watched them, most of them in real time, as one of the probably hundreds of thousands of people that were tuning into their channel while they were live casting. But they've just been so amazing about doing living room concerts all year. So if you're a big fan of theirs, or even if you're a minor fan of theirs, or even if you just like one of their songs, it's super fun. And they're so personable and so funny and just so folksy. It's kind of like, it's just kind of like sitting around a campfire with the gals. I recommend it.
That's a great tip. I didn't know about that. I'm gonna have
Oh
to check
yeah, it's been just delightful. And I always tag as many Nor'wester people as I can when I log into their live shows, because I know a lot of us just love them. Hey Fred, do you want to do an a cappella one? Or are you there currently? Maybe not. He's gone swimming.
It seems like it's been a long time since we've done I've Been Working on the Railroad.
Long time. Yeah, you want to lead that one?
Sure, and it is about 3 songs in one. And
Yes,
I think,
it is.
I think we could try singing along too. I mean, you could sing along with it. I've been working on the railroad.
I'm ready whenever you think
We're
it's
Are
gonna
you
ready.
ready?
listen to one, we're gonna listen to one more and then we're gonna go.
Okay, well,
So-
would you like, are you okay with I've Been Working on the Railroad, or would you like a different one?
How do you feel about that, Mom?
What did she say?
She wants to know if we're okay with I've been working on the railroad.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, ready? I've been working on.
And she froze, ladies and gentlemen. She froze. And here she is back going again. Let's take
Okay.
it from the top again. Carla, go.
Again, I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Strumming on the old banjo. banjo, singing fee, fi, fiddly-I-o, fee, fi, fiddly-I-o, fee, fi, fiddly-I-o, strumming on the old banjo.
Tesseract liked being a banjo. She was into it.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Bye,
bye.
guys. Good to
Bye.
see you, home family. Oh, the cuteness in those faces of your family, Carla.
I was pretty sure Mom would like to sing I've Been Working on the Railroad.
Well done. Oh, hello, another one.
That really takes me back, Carla, that one.
Yeah.
That took
Oh,
me
yeah,
back to
especially
10
with
years
you
old right
singing
away.
it. Look at it, mother and son reunion here. Oh,
Oh. So
I
are you
got that.
does that mean you're gonna sing Mother and Son Reunion? Or is it Child and Mother
mother
and
and
Child?
child
Reunion?
reunion. That would be Simon and Garfunkel. But I love how they all go. Hi,
Time for Corey to
How you doing, Mom?
sing.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like Andy and think about it. This is a close up on Smee.
That's no pressure on Corey, but we do love the sound of your voice.
Oh, bless you. Right back at you, girlfriend.
And we know Corey loves everything about camera and recording and stuff like that.
Almost
And
everything.
singing at the
Unless-
campfire.
Unless I'm on camera, I love that far less. Well,
But yeah, we're all on camera here.
I know. I'm getting used to it, actually. I mean, I'm used to telling other people what to do on
My
camera.
campfire is just crackling over here. I just let it.
Oh,
Can you hear it?
yes.
My marshmallows are cooking. Can you smell
Marshmallows
that?
are cooking. Okay,
Ooh,
somebody
tempting
else
the
do something.
babies.
I want to be like Andy and let someone else go, and then I'll come up with something.
Well, Andy looks like she's ready to go.
Yay, Andy. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. My thumb started just like freaking out on me. It was weird. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Wow. Ow, I don't know why my hand keeps shaking. I cannot do it.
That is fair. And what we say when we're counseling people whose hands are shaking in my counseling course is we just have them focus on their breathing more and other parts of their body and grounding their feet on the floor and feeling other bits of them, the top of their head, and just helping them just self-distract from this shaking hands, if that helps at all. Okay, does somebody else have a something? Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, I thought maybe I would try to do circle. By the way,
I literally just thought of that.
Oh, did you? Do you want to do it? Okay. I realize I'm having a very nor'wester day, by the way, between my hat and my shirt.
Oh yeah, you're all over the nor'westeritude.
Yeah, it's for some people it's, Independence Day. For me, it's apparently Nor'wester Day. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak rolls around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. Seasons spinning round again, years keep rolling by. Seems like I've been here before, I can't remember when. Got this funny feeling that I'll be back once again. There's no straight lines make up my life, all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, so far no dead ends. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak rolls around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. I found you 1,000 times, I guess you've done the same. Then we lose each other, it's just like a children's game. As I see you here again, thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle, let's go around one more time. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. Moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak rolls around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by.
Yay!
Most excellent, and yay, point for the altos.
Yeah,
Okay,
I used to be a soprano, and age
you got
and maybe
better.
bad habits. Yeah, I got better.
I had to say it that way. I know sopranos are excellent people. They tell me I'm one, but I don't believe it for a minute.
Well, you could sing something and then we'll.
All right. Do you want another pause, Andy, or do you want to go now?
I'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, girl.
Then I'll have to
We're all
listen.
behind you.
Can you guys actually even hear the finger picking when I'm actually able to get it out?
Yes,
Okay.
I can.
It's hard to tell. I'm going to go around a couple times more. There's a letter on the desktop that I dug out of a drawer. The last truce we ever came to in our adolescent war. And I start to, wow, dang it. And I start to feel a fever from the warm air through the screen. It comes regular like seasons, shadowing my dream. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until next week. I don't know what it is, and my fingers won't work. I'm really sorry.
That is more than fair. And some of us must always embrace the acapella. I also commend that to you as a course of action. But yeah, no biggie. This is the place where it's totally cool. Everything is.
The funny thing is I did it at camp with Elizabeth Bailey, and there was like, there's what, 200, 300 people.
But see, when you're with someone else, there's that whole, if you're standing with someone else, there's that communal feeling of this is, you know what I mean? I think it's easier personally. But then again, I'm a extrovert.
Plus, I was singing with the music staff the entire summer too, so I think that makes it easier.
And you're in that groove. Yeah.
And also, Andy, that was beautiful.
Yes, it was. Right? Yes.
Next time.
Deal. Well, as you tell, I'm having some goo, but I'm gonna try, just like Andy. So this is the song when my son asked me what I want to dance to with him on August 21st after he dances with his bride. Then she dances with her dad and he dances with me in their wonderful traditional little thing. And so I'm gonna sing Forever Young. So I might as well, I'm gonna dance to it. They're gonna sing it, the band, which is gonna be amazing. Their band's gonna be incredible. So I know that we sang it with a different tune back at camp than they're gonna sing, because they just have to learn it off the Joan Baez album, which is a very different tune than we used to sing. But that's okay. Let's see if I can do this. And it's going to be like no dry eye, because it's obviously a blessing on your child, or, May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. It has to be low. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and feel the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young. Forever young, forever young, may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy, may your feet always be swift, may you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. Forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. So that's what they're gonna be singing when we're dancing. It's gonna be smushy and I'm gonna have a Kleenex in my hand.
Wow.
So that just goes to show you that's the tune that Joan Baez sings and her incredible range, because she can hit those low notes that I can't hit anymore. And she can soar up there and it's like 3 octaves. She's amazing. Anyway, so we'll see how the band does at the wedding. But yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so Corey, I just put in the notes there that you are hiding a really good singing talent from us. And
I'm not hiding it. I sing
you had better step up and give us more.
Carla Jean, I sing like every 3rd or 4th one, but look,
Okay.
you guys are the real musicians. I'm just a camp girl who sings sometimes. You guys are the real musicians.
Every single one of us is a camp girl or woman who sings sometime.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, there's none of us here that's a professional musician or like opens for Joan Baez or anything like that, you know.
Well, some of you could. I'm just saying. And I love you all very much. Thank you. Next.
I'm going to go get my guitar.
Yes, girl. Get the guitar. Where have you been all our lives? Get the guitar. Silly thing. Do you have a request, Miss Cindy? Do you want to? Ow, cat on the lap suddenly. Ow. I need to trim some nails on you, little thing. You got a request, Cindy? Do you want to sing?
Wow, there's something I was thinking of just a minute ago. I know. Did you ever sing any of the Seekers songs at camp?
What's a Seeker?
You know the group, the Seekers.
I don't know them. Anybody?
Mm.
I know what you do, Cindy. Send the lyrics and the tune to Lynn.
Yeah.
And get Lynn on it next week. There you go. Then you can have your request.
They're showing up a lot on YouTube and Facebook. You know, it's one of the beautiful mellow groups of 3 guys and a gal. They're Australian, but they went to England. Like the girl joined the group when she was 19, had no idea except she had this beautiful voice. And they're in their last show that they sang the same songs they sang as young people. They were all in their 70s, and her voice sounds just the same. It's amazing.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
definitely.
They're real camp kind of songs. They're just beautiful, wonderful harmony and melody.
All right, sounds like you and Linda.
Anyway, I just love any of the camp songs, the folk songs. You know, I grew up listening to my kids singing them.
Cowboy song, cowgirl
song.
song.
All the cowboy songs. Back in the saddle again, without the blood on the saddle.
Well, Well, you know, we do love that gore when we're 10.
Yeah.
Can you handle bottom to bottom?
Sorry, say again, missed that.
Can I handle it? I can
Yeah.
handle it, but I can't sing it.
Sounds like Carla's tuning, and we are not hearing the sound of tuning. We feel cheated.
Sorry there, sorry. I was tuning and I was practicing what I was going to sing. Yes. Yeah, I heard you were talking about people's voices when they got older. And it made me think of last year when I was trying to like bone up on We Shall Overcome, because it was during the time when we at 8 o'clock at night, we would go out and applaud for the health workers and everything. And I would take my guitar out there and sing a different song every day. And it was also when Musicale had started. So it's like really kind of stressful because every day I had to learn a song for the 8 o'clock sing along plus a song for Musicale. It was kind of, well, it wasn't the 8 o'clock sing along, it was a clap along, but I would get my guitar. And after a while I stopped because my neighbors kept coming closer and closer. They kept crossing the street and coming up next to me. And then one of them started like asking me if I knew like some certain French song. And I was like, oh no, this is really getting out of hand, you know? And I said, you sing it. And they were like, no, you sing so much better. But they're like one of the girls across the street is like in music college and stuff studying voice, and I'm like, you sing, stand out on your balcony and sing. She's like, no, I can't. So anyway, I was gonna sing We Shall Overcome, and I went and listened to Joan Baez singing it as a young person and then as an older person, and she was singing it in a way lower key, you know, her voice had gotten so much lower, and I thought that was really interesting and pretty and fun. Anyway, that was a thing.
I think we're all big Joan Baez fans here because she was one of the pantheon of, you know, like 10 folk singers that we all had records of in the 70s, you know, and 80s. So.
And we sang all their songs at camp and everything. But this is not going to be Joan Baez song. This is going to be the Red River Valley. And so one time when I was about 18 or 20, I was visiting with my grandma. I was visiting her family in North Dakota, and you know, these second cousins that I knew and stuff. But this was this homestead where my grandma's parents had emigrated to in North Dakota, and I've learned that was like part of the Red River Valley area, and I was like, wow, this song is about my immigrative ancestral homeland. And anyway, so, and then a couple years ago we had our aunt's memorial, my dad's twin sister, Aunt Betty, who lived to be 93, and so I played this on the flute at her memorial, and all these elderly people were singing along. It was so pretty. But anyway, now I'm gonna sing it, even though we never sang it at camp, really. From this valley they say you are going, we will miss you. This is too high. From this valley they say you are going. Oh, that's too low. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our path for a while. Come and sit down beside if not love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the girl that has loved you so true. I think I'd better practice and sing it in a different key next time. I'm just going by this book. I'll promise I'll sing it better next time.
Or have a capo.
Yeah, or play it on the flute.
That was great. That was your Joan Baez.
Yes, gotta sing it in high or low.
And I think your mom requested that song once.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think she did. Cool.
Okay, somebody else can do one now.
I think there's 2 cowboy sort of songs I could do for you. Pick one maybe. How about Times Are Getting Hard, Boys? Money's Getting Scarce.
Totally.
Or
Or,
I think I can also do I Ride an Old Paint. I Lead an Old
oh,
Paint.
I ride an old page. Yeah.
All right, let's see
Cool. Thank you.
how I do that one anymore. I ride an old paint, I lead an old Dan. I'm going to Montana to throw the hula hand. The feet in the coolies, their water in the draw. The tails are all matted and their backs are all raw. Ride around, little doggies, ride around and slow. For the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. I've worked in the town, I've worked on the farm. All I got is this muscle in my arm. Got a blister on my foot and the callus in my hand. But I'll be a cow puncher as long as I can. Ride around, little doggies, ride around and slow. For the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Well, old Bill Jones had 2 daughters and a song. His wife, she died, oh, I don't think I'm singing it right. She died in a pool room fight, and still he keeps singing from morning till night. Ride around, little doggies, ride around and slow. Woo! For the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Well, when I die, take my saddle from the wall, put it on my pony, lead him out of my stall, tie my bones to my back and turn our faces to the west, and we'll ride the prairies that we love the best. Ride around, little doggies, ride around and slow. For the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go.
Yay.
It's okay to be mildly creative with tunes, you know. That's how things evolve.
That was
That
great.
was great. Yeah, I remember the sadness and the ache with which, you know, Tim Lamont would sing that song back in the day. Wow. And I've always thought, you know, as a horsewoman, how beautiful and how disgusting that request is. Please put my corpse on my horse and tell it to keep riding. Ah! You know, it's like, it sounds all romantic and wonderful, and then you go, think of the horse in this paradigm.
The beast of burden.
I think it was the symbolism of the thing more than, let's hope. Anyway.
Well, I always imagined that it was after his bones were like all bare and baked by the sun, and then like the horse was just not wandering by itself, but rather, you know, going along with others who were taking his like nicely sun-bleached remains to a more Western place.
I like the way your subconscious cleaned up that image for us.
It did,
Thank
it did,
Carla.
yeah, yeah.
Because I had zombies in my mind. It wasn't good.
Well, and that led you to a future of, you know, a creative and fruitful career in zombie filming.
Yes, my extreme imagination. Yes.
Little did we know what those songs were
Please tell
imbuing
me
you with.
Oh, Kat. Please tell me you will never watch that zombie movie. That's all I'm asking of all my friends.
Really?
Well,
I don't think I've watched it.
Yeah, don't then. It's really not good. not a good thing. So much, I mean, like buckets of gore. It's just like run away. Anyway,
I only watched one zombie movie. It was Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. And after that, I decided I was just fine with regular Pride and
and
Prejudice.
that's one of the classy light ones in that genre. Yes. No, the one that I was in was called Zombies of Mass Destruction, believe it or not. Supposedly kind of a Shaun of the Dead genre kind of one, like funny. Only it was terrible. And I played a middle-aged action hero. Anyway. Don't
It's
watch
truly,
it.
it's funny that we never had any camp horses named Fiery and Snuffy.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, it's like, why didn't we ever have Fiery and Snuffy? We had
Well,
Deary and
I think it's the fiery and the snuffy, meaning the cattle who are having a moment
oh,
are raring
Yeah.
to go. So you got to corral them, you know. Anyway, enough about that song. It's an excellent song.
Well, and
You got
Andy,
one, Carla?
Andy put in the chat that a lot of the time the horses came with names. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of like a boat. You don't want to like change the name on a horse unless it's. The only time I did that was when I had a horse who had a very ill-fated name. And I was like, I'm not riding a horse like that.
what was its name?
I'm trying to remember. Talk among yourselves. It'll come back to my middle-aged memory.
By the time Kelly was not working at the stables anymore, I think it was, gosh, it might have been the year that I was riding master. We got like 3 or 4 horses in that we actually had the kids help us name them.
Oh, fun.
Only time. And they came up with Wanasashi. She was a black and white pinto with a really swayed back like Brandy had. And Patches. And I feel like Rafiki was the other one.
That was really of its time. Lion King was in the zeitgeist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and none of them were great horses either.
Well, yeah, generally donated horses are a little, you know.
Well, no, they were donated. Paul went to the.
Yeah, we'd go to auctions and get it. Was kind of like now when you look back on it, you're like, how did we do that to get, you know, horses for kids? But like Jack had done that and stuff.
Well, when you're going to the auctions, you're saving them from the meat factory, basically. That's what you're generally.
And you can get, you know, the horses you need are sort of old plugs, you know, and
and you
you're
get
gonna
a
have
lot of
a
those.
great
You
life
do.
at camp. Remember one of Andy's favorite horses, I think, was Girl About Town. Remember Girl About Town? And Girl About Town was off the racetrack. And I remember, and you know, only really experienced riders could ride her. That horse bucked me off in a nice way. I went like up in the air, and then I mean, she was nice, you know, but really cute. But I remember a camper coming. So her name was Girl About Town. So this camper came and said, little camper, I want to ride Girl from Out of Town. I thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
There was a horse like that in our day. I forget her name. China.
China,
And
yeah.
She was the one that I always rode because I was a horse show person, and you know, and they wouldn't let just anybody ride China because she was very sensitive, very sensitive. They also didn't want anybody to get bucked off. But she was along those lines too. But the horse that I renamed, I've remembered her name was Stormy, and I just thought, I don't want to ride a horse called Stormy. I don't want to get bucked off. I mean, there's a certain juju there, so I renamed her. But anyway.
What did you call her after that?
Echo, because I'm into Greek legends and I wanted us to echo each other's movements and thoughts and be a team, and we were great.
All right.
Okay, another song, perhaps either suggested by someone or sung by someone.
looks like Carla's ready for some.
Well, I have my guitar.
Yes,
and
you
I'm strumming
do.
it.
You are armed and dangerous. Let's go for it.
I had a song around here somewhere. It's not a horsey song though. I found it in my songbook. It's actually a Gordon Bach song. Clear Away in the Morning. You know that one?
Yes.
Take me back on the bay, boys. Clear away in the morning. I don't want to go to shore, boys. Oh, bring her round. Captain, oh, don't you leave me. Clear away in the morning. There's no one here. Nancy, oh my Nancy, clear away in the morning. She never played it fancy. Oh, bring her round. Bring me wine and brandy, clear away in the morning. I'll only ask for Nancy. Oh, bring her round. Captain, don't let the main down, clear away in the morning. Captain, don't let the chain run, oh, bring her round. Captain, oh, don't you need me, clear away in the morning. There's nothing I can do, boy, oh, bring her round. Nancy, oh my Nancy, clear away in the morning. Nancy, oh my Nancy, oh, bring her round. Take me back on the bay, boys, clear away in the morning. I don't wanna go ashore, boys, oh, bring her round.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that one was doing, but it's on, camp paper, but it hasn't got holes punched in it. So that means it wasn't there originally. It came like along at some point.
See, we
Oh,
have different
oh.
versions and different years of our songbooks, which is kind of interesting.
And it's also when you get this crinkly paper that's kind of a orange or greenish color and it sort of like gets eaten off at the edges, just like falls apart.
Yep. Thank goodness we can photocopy these things.
I just scanned some of these ones today that are kind of
Oh,
falling apart.
did you now? She said, raising her hand, hoping for a scan.
Because this Musicale Zoom thing is causing me to take better care of my songbook and know where my music is and stuff.
You're doing a good job, Carla. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. And look, it's already 11:19. It doesn't seem like we've been here that long. Oh, well, okay, so shall we have another song? Just a song before I go, etc., etc.
I could try to recreate the song that I did with Camilla, and it sounds like Corey got to do it with Camilla too.
Oh, it was so fun to do that with her in my kitchen in on Orcas. It was so good. I want to sing with all of you together. It's so fun. Soon we will.
So it's today, and I don't know it on guitar, so a cappella. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. 1,000,000 tomorrows shall all pass away, ere I forget all the joys that are mine today. I'll be a dandy and I'll be a rover. You'll know who I am by the song that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll sleep in your clover. Who cares what tomorrow may bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. 1,000,000 tomorrows shall all pass away, ere I forget all the joys that are mine today. I can't be contented with yesterday's glories. I can't live on promises winter to spring. Today is my moment and now is my story. I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away, ere I forget all the joys that are mine today.
Ah, the best. So
Nice.
good. So good. And I love that the song's kind of about non-chronological time, non-chronos. It's kairos time, time out of time, flow, not timeline time. Because we're all the ages that we ever were. And that song always reminds me about being the fact that, you know, I'm not really the age that I am inside. And I'll always be a kid inside in some ways. And we all are. That's why we're here. We're remembering that and embodying that. I think that's great.
Yeah, you'll know who I am by the song that I sing. It's interesting.
Isn't it?
I never
love
really thought of that on its own before. I just kind of sang it with
Mhm.
just repetitive singing. Well, maybe Camilla will be back next week. Perhaps she asked me to do 3 and I just spaced it out. That's a possibility. But anyway, we got it saved. And because the link that I put on Facebook was a like reusable link, I guess that's how we got Fred.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks so much for stepping in at the last second.
Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, well, it probably was my fault because I probably had promised to do it and then I probably spaced it out.
All good.
And next
Yeah,
week, hopefully Camilla will be back because I'll be in Seattle and it will be like it in the daytime. It'll be so weird. It'll be,
I know, right? We'll love it.
yeah.
So please, I will send you a little text on your phone now that I have it.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe we can hang out.
Are you in Seattle now?
I'm in Seattle for rehab on my sprained ankle.
Okay.
And there's no way I was trying to get onto the island this weekend.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, this weekend. Oh, yeah.
I'm going up the 17th again, but I'm unfortunately based here for a while.
Oh, well,
until
that's
I get
good. Then
better.
we can see each other. Where's your house?
We'll talk later, Carla.
Okay.
No cares.
Yeah, just tell me how to get there and I'll just.
But maybe we can hang with Alex. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So you have my phone number. So send me some WhatsApps or something.
I will, and Alex too. Okay.
Okay.
Mwah.
Bye.
That's y'all. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Happy. This was so good. Mwah.
Yeah, it was. Okay.